I promised I would show you guys how to build your own kicks from scratch. So you don't have to go out and buy a drum kit and sample it. You don't have to go buy sample packs. They're useful for workflow, but let's say you want to be crazy and make just everything original. Let's open Serum. Okay, so we're going to learn about a kick wave, or a kick sound, just so that we know what we're building. We're going to use, I guess, an acoustic kick, because that way it's unadulterated. We will know what we're talking about. I think there are acoustic kicks here somewhere. Acoustic drums. That rings a bell. Okay, this one's going to be easy to work with. So let's go ahead and look at that waveform here. That's what it looks like. So do you see how this kick is built through a sine wave? It's not, there's no sharp edges. It's not a square, not a triangle. This is definitely a sine wave. And we can see here there's a little bit of white noise. White noise is just, it's not as clean, I guess. I don't know if I can zoom in somehow, going like that. See how this is clean here and this is kind of messy? This is going to give us a sound. It's going to give us the punch to the kick. Punch to the kick. Sounds like a fight going on here. So let's keep this in mind as we build our kick. So in Serum, we're going to go ahead and choose a sine wave because we know the kick is built using a sine wave. Okay. Now, a kick is a relatively quick sound. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to make this kick extra punchy too. So this is what it sounds like so far. That's our sine wave, as you can see. We're going to make this punchier. One way you can do that is, okay, so watch the spectrum as we use this kick. Now, a lot of people view kicks, well, I guess it's true. The kick is very low end in a song. It's very near the bottom. But to make a kick punchy, you do need higher end. Ever notice when a high noise is played, you cover your ears because it's really loud? Well, that's what gives sounds its punchiness. So we're going to go ahead and add some punch to the kick. So to do that, we're going to put a very, very small envelope here attached to the coarse pitch. And we're going to make it unidirectional. So what that's going to do is this slope here, which is very short, 70 milliseconds, it's going to start the pitch off really high and then bring the pitch down as the sound progresses. Do you hear that? That's what we want. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use an LFO. I'm just going to use it as an envelope. And we're going to go like this because the sound decays with time. That kick doesn't last very long. So we're going to add this to the volume level here. So it's going to start off loud, and with time it's going to... See, that's already starting to sound. We're going to lower the pitch a little bit. 1 octave. Already sounds like a kick, and that was... See how easy that is? Okay, now we're going to add a little more punch to that. So we're going to go to our noise. As we saw here, there was a little bit of white noise. Like that. We're going to add some noise to give it a little bit more. Oops. See, it's very low end, which is what we want our kick to have. But we want it to be a little more punchy. So we're going to add a little bit more high end. So let's go ahead, add attack kick. Why not? Sounds about right. We're also going to click one-shot mode, because if we don't, it's going to sound like this. We don't want that. One-shot mode. Adds just to say a little bit high end. We could even, like this will probably be a good idea too. See, there's a little more high end in there. And without it, you could even hear it a little bit. Then if you want, you could even just finesse the length of the kick. Now if you want to get really crazy, you can actually make yourself like a hard style kick. Hard style kick. You ever hear those songs? Boom, 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 boom. Don't mind my singing. Okay, so we're going to add that. Let's throw in a saw wave here. We don't want it to interfere with the initial part of our kick. Our kick is good the way it is right now. So let's go ahead and increase the bass over time, like that. So the kick's going to happen here. When the kick is done, we're going to get some bass. It's going to lower that. Probably a good idea to add this to... This might not work. We'll try it. Why not? Bad idea. Let's give it a band pass like that, because we can add some resonance. Just gotta get the timing right for the, maybe that's what I needed. That's what we're looking for. So you know what, you can do some crazy hard style stuff too.